Beach on what?
Dear boys, sorry I haven't kept up with my letter writing. The truth is, I was in a hospital a few days. Nothing serious. The doctor said it was just exhaustion. I remember when I was a boy, if I got sick, my mother used to give me the worst tasting German mustard soup. God, how I hated it. Luckily, they don't serve it in Mississippi. I'll write soon. Love, Pop.
Boy, you got it real rough. Missing school and reading comic books. Wish I had a fever. Here, drink this.
What is it?
Grandma made you soup.
Ugh, forget it. I'm not drinking it.
Don't start in with her, Artie. She's in a rotten mood today.
You mean all those other days she was in a good mood?
Where's Uncle Louie?
Taking a nap in Aunt Bella's room.
Well, tell him he got a phone call this morning. One of the guys from the Studebaker.
You said you didn't know nothing, right?
Right. And he says, you tell Louie that Friday night the dance is over.
What dance?
The Goodbye Louie dance.
You mean he's double-crossing the mob?
You got it.
Wow. Do you think they're gonna kill him?
Maybe all three of us. We work for him, don't we?
It takes 20 minutes to bring up soup. I got one sweeper not sweeping up downstairs. I don't need
I was
two.
just going.
And don't let the kids sit on the stool all afternoon. One of them buys a bolt and the other two steal pretzels. If they steal, you pay for it.
Oh, sure, that's only fair.
What was that?
I said, yes, I hear.
He's fresh with me, that one. Come on, out of the bed. It's enough lying around already.
But I'm freezing, and I'm burning up with a fever. You can feel my head.
You lie in bed, you get fever. You get up and walk, the fever looks out for somebody else. Out, out!
My mother always kept me in bed when I had a fever.
You're not in your mother's house no more. You sit in that chair and you finish your homework. And no funny books. And you finish this soup. All of it.
I tried. I can't get it down.
If you eat it quick, you won't taste it.
I would taste this if I didn't have a tongue.
You listen to me. You're not fresh yet like the other one, but I see it coming. No, sir. Not in this house. You live with me. You don't lie in bed for 2 days. You get up, and you get better quick. And you get dressed, and you come downstairs, and you wash up the soda fountain, and you sweep up the store. I didn't ask to take care of you, but if I take care of you, you do what I tell you to. Don't you turn away from me! You look at me. You're not going to win this argument, I tell you that right now. You understand? Yes. Then put that soup in your mouth, or I do it for you.
I can't swallow it. Why are you so mean to me? I'm your own grandson.
That's right. And what am I?
What do you mean?
What am I? And I am nobody.
You're my grandmother.
Then where's the respect? The respect I never got from you or your family since the day you were born.
You're just mad at my mother and you're taking it out on me. You don't care about your rotten soup making me feel better. You just want to make me miserable because somebody made you miserable in Germany. Even Pop said it. Well, it's not my fault. Take it out on Hitler, not on me.
And if you were a boy growing up in Germany, you would be dead now.
That's right. Maybe I would. But if I drink this soup, I'd be just as dead. Would that make you happy, Grandma? You want to be happy? Watch. There. Now you can stand there and watch me die.
No, you won't die. You'll be better this afternoon. It's not so important that you hate me, Arthur. It's only important that you live. That's something I could never teach your father.
Ever hear of General Rommel?
Who?
General Erwin Rommel, German tank commander. Right now, he's rolling across Egypt, cutting his way through the whole British army, tough as they come. But if Ma wanted him to eat the soup, he'd eat the soup.
Did you eat it when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
But I thought you weren't afraid of it.
I wasn't. That's how I showed it to her. You see, I hate that soup worse than you do. But I would drink 3 bowls of it and ask for more. She knew she couldn't win with me.
I wish I was as tough as you.
Yeah, you're getting there. You took her on. I took guts. That took moxie.
What's Moxie?
That's moxie. Where's JJ?
Downstairs, guard the pretzel. Uncle Louis, there was a telephone call for you.
For me.
Jay took it. He said he didn't know you.
But there was a message?
Right. They said, tell Louis that Friday night the dance is over.
That don't mean nothing. Just a couple of Bronx boys like to talk tough. What's the matter, Grandma? I got you down.
Think she loves doing it.
Well, let me tell you something. You know who hates living here worse than you do? The old lady with a K. That's right. She hates running the store. She hates living in Yonkers. You know how many friends she's made here in 30 years? Zippo.
She doesn't exactly put herself out with people.
Yeah, I never said she was a lot of laughs. Look, tell you the truth, I don't like her myself. I mean, she knows it. Why should I? She used to lock me up in a closet for breaking a dish. A 10-cent dish, I get 2-3 hours in the closet. And if I cried, I get an hour more. No water, no heat, just enough air to breathe. A couple of times in the closet, I toughened up. But I never broke another dish. Yeah, I didn't like her. But I respected her. Hell of a teacher Ma was.
Wouldn't it have been easier if she just bought paper plates?
Then where's the lesson in that? There's no respect for paper plates. No, hear me out. See, she was no tougher on us than she was on herself. When she was 12 years old, her old man took her to a political rally in Berlin. The cops broke it up with sticks on horseback. Somebody throws a rock, the cop bashes in her old man's head. The horse falls down and crushes Ma's foot. Nobody ever fixed it. It hurts every day of her life. And I never seen her once take even an aspirin. And she could have had an operation. But she took the money that she saved and came to this country with her husband and her 6 kids. That is Moxie, kid.
Did she ever put my father in the closet?
No. She'd open the closet door and Eddie would tie himself to a radiator. Even if it was hot. Nah, he never went up against her. He was too careful. He never broke nothing. Yeah, except maybe himself.
Didn't you ever want to run away?
I did. 12 times. It's still a record in Yonkers. The last time, she wouldn't take me back. She told the cops she didn't know me. I had no place to go, so I spent a couple of weeks under the house with a couple of cats in the dead of winter. Bella, she used to bring me a blanket, a sandwich, a couple of candles. Ma caught her and put her into the closet. Except Bella don't know any better, so she thought it was fun. Or maybe she thought it was the safest place to be. Well, now, Gert was more afraid of Ma than your old man. You see, Gert used to talk in her sleep. So one day, Ma hears something she don't like. And Bella, and Gert, she doesn't get supper for a week until she learns how to sleep. Holding her breath.
I don't blame you for hating her.
I never said hate. I said didn't like. There's a difference. How you feeling anyway?
I think my fever's gone.
Yeah, it's lousy soup, but it works. tell Jay to bring me up some coffee and a donut. I'll be in the shower. I want to wash up before I leave.
You're leaving?
Hmm.
When?
Tonight. Hey, there's no sense waiting until the dance is over.
Uncle Louie, are you in trouble?
I was never not in trouble.
I hate her guts. No wonder Mom never wanted us to come here.
What did she do?
She charged me for 3 pretzels. 3 pretzels that some kid ate while I was upstairs with your soup, and she's downstairs in the store. She said to me, no. There are 12 pretzels in the glass when I went upstairs, would have been 9 pretzels when I came downstairs. Not even Sherlock Holmes would notice that.
2 cents a pretzel. That's only 6 cents.
Oh, is that all it is? Then you pay it. Uncle Louis still sleeping?
He's taking a shower. He's leaving tonight.
Leaving? Well, I gotta talk to him.
About what?
It's private business.
Jay, you don't have any business. All you have is a job that costs you 6 cents a day. I'll find out sooner or later. Well, come on, tell me.
I want to ask Uncle Louis to take me with him. What? Sit down.
Are you crazy? Go with Uncle Louie.
Listen, I gotta make some money. I gotta get a good job somewhere. I can't leave here with minus 6 cents in my pocket. Uncle Louis is my ticket out.
Running away. That's all Pop wants to hear.
Well, maybe we just can't count on Pop anymore. Maybe I can take better care of him than he can take of us.
Doing what?
Maybe Uncle Louis can teach me a few things.
Become what? A junior bagman? Or a pocketbook kid?
If he says yes, you can't stop me.
Take me with you.
Take you? You're only a kid. Besides, she doesn't treat you the way she treats me.
I'm afraid of her, Jay. A horse fell on her when she was a kid, and she hasn't taken an aspirin yet.
Look, if I can get set up somewhere with a good paying job, I'll send her.
Promise?
I swear my mom is great.
Arthur and Jakob the gangster. I don't believe that.
Oh, here you are. Mama sent me up to look for you. She didn't know where you were for 20 minutes.
I'm coming right down. I'm just gonna ask Uncle Louis something.
You feeling better, Artie?
Yeah.
I'm glad. Because we're having company tonight. My sister Gertrude. Do you remember her?
Sorta.
She hasn't been well. She doesn't breathe right. I think it's because she used to sleep with her head inside the pillow. Tonight's the night.
Then it's what?
And I gotta talk to Mama. About you know what?
Just the 2 here?
No. Uncle Louie and Aunt Gertrude here, and you and Artie. I wouldn't dare talk to Mama without the family here to back me up. You are going to back me up, aren't you? You promised.
It's not gonna go very late, is it?
Not if everyone backs me up. You aren't going anyplace, are you?
Going anywhere? Where would I be going?
My heart hasn't stopped pounding all day. So nervous I can't stop eating. I ate 3 pretzels before, and I never eat.
Anything else? Would you tell Grandma first?
She knows I ate the pretzels. She even said to me, "Why are you eating so much? You nervous about something?" I better get downstairs. You too, Jay. I don't want to do anything to upset Grandma before tonight. If you want any more soup, Artie, you just let me know.
She knew. She knew Aunt Bella ate those pretzels. Grandma's crazy, Artie. Where'd that horse fall? On her head?
Hey, perfect timing, JJ. Where's my coffee?
Oh, I forgot to tell him.
So? Tell him.
Uncle Louie wanted some coffee and a donut.
Coming right up. Could you tell Grandma they're for you? Because donuts are expensive.
What's she doing? Charging you for missing donuts?
No, Mr. Pretzels, how'd you know?
What's her favorite trick? She once charged me $2 for a bag of Mr. Pistachio nuts. 1 minute they're on the counter, the next minute they're gone. She blamed me until I find them in her drawer. She says to me, "You are responsible if anyone steals from this store, including me." Yeah, my shirt tie out there on the bed.
Did you pay the $2?
Nah, I stole the nuts that night. But I got the lesson.
You've learned a lot in your life, haven't you, Uncle Louie?
Nobody takes me for pistachios no more.
A guy could learn a lot from you, I bet.
I could write a book.
We wouldn't have to write. If someone just hung around you watching, they'd pick up a lot, don't you think?
A lot of what?
A lot of anything.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Anyway, I don't like anybody hanging around watching me.
Uncle Louis, I have a very important question to ask you.
Well, don't ask questions. You know, that's probably the most important thing I could teach you. Never ask questions.
Sorry. I'll just tell you then. I want to leave here tonight. I made up my mind. I'm definitely going.
Going where?
As far away as I can get.
Well, how far is that? $5 far. $10 far. A dozen pretzels far.
No, with just a pair of shoes, Father, until they wear out.
I see. Well, you gotta do better than a pair of shoes.
I never did this before. That's why I'm asking your advice.
Hey, Jay, you're gonna break your grandma's heart.
No, I won't. Besides, I never stopped you.
You want me to brush your shoes, Uncle Louis?
One guy work on me at a time, okay? What do you want to go out there for, anyway? It's cold out there. It's lonely out there. It's dangerous out
I
there.
know that. But there's money out there.
Oh, I see. So you want to get rich fast.
Not for me, for Pop.
Oh, isn't that nice? Kind of like Robin Hood.
I don't want to rob people.
So who do you want to rob?
Nobody.
Well, it sort of lets out getting rich fast.
Some people do it.
Yeah? How?
You'll think this is a question.
Then don't ask it. You think that's what I do, huh? Rob people? Banks? Grocery stores, liquor stores, little old ladies in the park? Is that what you think I do?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. What's that supposed to be, a compliment? Look, I'll tell you what I do. I am a businessman. I am a freelance money manager. A 24-hour-a-day business advisor. Now, you've been dying to ask me that question all day. Now you know. School's out. You've graduated. Find a girl. Go to the prom.
Thank you. I just have one minor question to ask.
You know, you got balls. You know that.
I'm aware of them, yes.
I love your brother. He reminds me of me. So what's your minor question?
Are there any openings in your business?
You got balls, but I think you're in your head.
I'll do anything you want, and I won't ask any questions, I promise.
Look, there are no openings. There are no openings because there's no business no more. I'm relocating. It's a one-man operation out of town. This conversation's over. As far as I'm concerned, this conversation is deceased.
Please take me with you. I'll get off whatever you want. I won't ask any questions.
Are you deaf or something? Is he deaf or something? Did he hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said?
Got most of it, yeah.
Why should I take you with me, huh? For company? Your company's already starting to pester me. Why do you want to go with me for anyway? What can you do for me?
I could carry a little black satchel.
You been... Want to carry my little black satchel?
No,
Why, you interested in it?
no, I just thought...
No, then what do you want to carry it for, huh? Was it look heavy to you? You think I got a broken arm? I can't carry a little bag like that?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say that, huh? Then why are you so interested? You've been fooling around with this bag?
No, I swear.
Why are you so curious? About what it weighs or something? Well, go ahead, Jay. Pick it up.
I don't want it.
No, Jay, go ahead, pick it up. It won't bite you. You've been dying to pick that up all day. You won't be happy until you pick that up. So go ahead. Pick it up.
I really don't want to.
Please.
Stay out of this.
No. No. All right. Come in.
Me?
That's right. You're Artie. I want you to go over there and pick up the bag.
Jay is closer.
Jay is not interested. I want you to go over there and pick up the bag. Good. Pick it up.
I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna cry.
Pick up the bag, Artie. Good. Now, is it heavy?
No.
Is it light?
No.
Then what is it?
Medium.
It's medium. Well, what do you think's in the bag? Money? Fives, tens, hundreds, all stuck together with rubber bands. What? I said what?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, Artie, why don't you get a better look and see? Go ahead, Artie. Open the bag.
Please, Uncle Louis.
Artie, I am only going to tell you one more time because I am starting to lose my patience. Open the bag.
Don't do it, Artie. You want this bag off on Uncle Louis, you do it yourself. Maybe you don't rob banks or grocery stores or little old ladies. You're worse than that. You're a bully. You pick on a couple of kids, your own nephews. You make fun of my father because he cried and was afraid of Grandma. Well, everybody in Yonkers is afraid of Grandma. And I'll tell you something about my father. He may be sick and tired, but he's out there doing something in this war. He's selling scrap iron to make ships and tanks and cannons, and I'm proud of him. What are you doing? Hiding out in your mother's apartment and scaring little kids and acting like you're Humphrey Bogart. Well, you know Humphrey Bogart, Uncle Louis. And I'll tell you something else. No, that's all.
That was thrilling. That was beautiful, I swear to God. I had tears in my eyes. You know something, Jay? You got bigger balls than I thought you had. You got a couple of steel basketballs there. You know what else you got, Jay? You've got moxie.
What's Moxie?
Show him, Artie.
That's Moxie.
And that's why, Jay, that's why I don't think you should come with me. You stay here. You take care of Artie. Mom, take care of Bella. And one day maybe you'll be proud of your old Uncle Louis too. And don't worry, boys. Don't worry about what's in the bag. It's just laundry. Dirty laundry, that's all.
Are you a banker? Is this your lunch hour? Well, this is not a bank. Go downstairs and help Bella to close up the store. Also get your clothes on. We have company tonight.
Oh, Ma, I don't think I can stay.
I didn't ask you to. Bella asked you to. You'll stay. You have something else to say to me? No? Then get downstairs. Oh! You and I have something else to talk about later.
About what?
About a jar of pistachio nuts that are missing. That's about what. You're getting careless, Louis. You dropped money on my dresser this morning.
Louis never careless, Ma. It's for you. I had a good week.
A good week for you is a bad week for somebody else. And don't want your pockets, Louis.
It's just $100, Ma. Go ahead, happy birthday. It's tomorrow night, right?
Don't pay me for being born. I've been paid enough.
Then take it for putting me up. You know how much I hate hotels.
I don't take from you. Not what you have to give. You are always the strongest one, the survivor. Live at any cost. I taught you that, yes. But not when someone else has to pay the price. Keep your filthy money, Louis.
Ma, you're terrific. 100% steel. You know that? Eddie's out there looking for scrap iron, and the chump doesn't realize he's got a whole battleship right here. No, Ma. You're not going to get me down. I'm too tough. You taught me good. And whatever I've accomplished in this life, you remember one thing. You are my partner. Mwah!
Yeah, Mama. The boys tell me you've been getting along fine with them. I told them there wouldn't be any trouble. Enclosed, I'm sending you $25 to cover their food and Artie's medicine. Jakob tells me some kids have been stealing pretzels and pistachio nuts. It's amazing that hasn't stopped in almost 30 years. Love, Eddie.
Would anybody like any more coffee? Mama? Gert? Strudel with it? No. Jay, go in and get Aunt Gert some more coffee, but no strudel. Louis, wouldn't you like another piece?
No thanks, Bella.
But you always have 2 pieces.
One piece is enough tonight, okay?
Don't help me with the chairs, anyone. I know just how I want it to be.
Look, Ma, I gotta be running along now. I'll call you next week, okay? Gert! It was great seeing you. You look terrific.
Louis, you're going to sit right here.
Oh, no, look, Bella, I really gotta go. I'm sorry. Now, it was a top-notch dinner. No kidding. Hey, Jay! It'll all work out. Trust me. Where's Artie? I'm leaving.
No, Louis, you can't go yet. You promised.
I promised I would stay for dinner. Now I stay for dinner. How many dinners you want me to stay for?
But the family hasn't had a talk yet.
We did. We talked all night. I didn't have a chance to swallow nothing. I'm all talked out.
But there's still something that hasn't been talked about. It's not something that could be talked about at dinner. You sit here. This is your seat.
I told you I had to go after the coffee. Now I've had my coffee. I've had my strudel. I've had my dinner. I have to go, Bella.
Mama, Gert, ask him to stay, please. Louis, you can't go. You have to be here. The whole family has to be here.
Ma!
Mama, tell him.
Bella, you're getting
I'm
excited.
not getting
Give me
excited.
that.
I'm going to stay, please. Let me get the boys in here.
He'll stay, Bella.
Jay, Artie, forget the dishes. We'll do them later. Everybody inside.
Here's your coffee, Aunt Gert.
Thank you. Jay, Artie, sit on the sofa. Gert. Mama, you sit there. I'll sit here, and Louis sit on the chair.
Well, I'm gonna stand, okay? I've been sitting all night.
But it'd be so much better if you were sitting. I pictured everybody sitting.
I don't want to sit. Change the picture. Picture everyone else sitting and me standing, okay?
Chloe, can't you just stay for a few minutes until Bella tells us what it is you want to talk to us all about?
Okay. Here, all right? Is this the way you pictured it?
No, I pictured you sitting on the chair I picked out.
Bella, sweetheart, listen. It's very important that I leave here soon. Very important. Now, I can't spend the rest of the night getting the seating arrangements right. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna listen, then I'm gonna go.
I pictured everybody sitting.
Jesus.
Chloe, stop arguing, but and sit down for God's sake before we get anyone else.
Louis, sit down. Gertrude, stop it.
Louis, sit. Louis, stand. Louis, eat. You don't scare me no more, Ma. You understand that? You may scare everybody else here, but you do not scare me.
Sit down, Louis.
All right. Are we all seated now?
Yes, we're all seated. Would you like to take a picture of what you pictured?
Now. Who wants to start?
Who wants to start? Start what? Oh, come on, look, I don't have time for this. Maybe when I was 12 years old, but not tonight. One of our games. One of our crazy games, for Christ's
This is a
sake.
game, Bella. You just want to game with us.
No, it's not a game. It's very important. But I just don't know how to start to say it. So somebody else has to help me and start first.
You have something important to tell us. And you want us to stop. Gert, you understand her better than I do. When you figure it out, you tell me what it is.
Oh,
Aunt Bella! Have you been going to the movies lately, Aunt Bella?
thank you, Jay. Yes, I have been going to the movies a lot lately. 3 times last week.
Did you see anything good?
Oh, yes. I saw a picture with William Holden and Jean Arthur. I really liked it. That's why I saw it 3 times.
This is what I had to stay there. This is what I had to sit in the right seat to hear. William Holden and Jean Arthur. Bella, are they in the picture you pictured here?
Is that what this is all about? Is this all about what movies you went to?
No, I'm getting to it. Ask me more questions, Jay. You're good at this.
Okay. Did you go alone?
Oh, yes, I always go alone. But it's interesting that you asked me that because I met a friend there. You can ask me questions too, Gert.
I don't know what kind of questions to ask you.
Ask her who the friend was.
Who was the friend?
Well, his name is Johnny. I always see him there because he's the head usher. He's very nice.
And you just saw him at the theater, right?
Well, once or twice we went out for coffee, and once we took a walk in the park.
You went to the park with this guy?
Just to talk. You have to sit down if you're going to ask me questions. Now whose turn is it?
This is when you came home at 11 o'clock?
Maybe. I think so. Was that it?
What did you do until 11 o'clock?
We walked and we talked and we got to know each other. He doesn't want to be an usher forever. One day he wants to open up his own restaurant.
His own restaurant! And he's an usher! How old is he, 15? 60?
No, he's 40 and he wants to open up the restaurant with me.
Why would you?
Because I can do all the cooking and write out the menus and keep the books.
And what would he do?
He would be the manager.
Well, if he's the manager, why doesn't he write out the menus and keep the books?
Well, because he has a reading.
What?
A reading handicap.
Okay, hold it. Wait a second. You mean this guy, he can't read?
You're not supposed to get out of your chair, Louis. That's not how I picture it.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to get my own picture of this, okay? What is this? He's illiterate?
He can read a little.
Well, what's a little? His name? Bella! This guy's either pulling your leg or he's after something. Is that it? Is he after something?
Maybe this isn't such a good time to talk
No,
about it.
Bella, this is the perfect time to talk about this. Now, what's this guy after? He hasn't touched you, has he? He hasn't been fooling around with you.
No, he's not that kind of a person.
Then what kind of a person is he? He's 40 years old. He takes you for a walk in the park. He wants to open up a restaurant, and he can't read or write. Now, how's he going to open up a restaurant? Who's going to come up with the money?
It's only going to cost $5,000.
5,000? Why not 5 million, Bella? And who's going to come up with the 5 grand? Him?
I don't think so. He doesn't have any money.
Oh, that's too bad. Who's that leave, Bella?
Don't yell at me, Louis.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just asking you questions. Who does that leave to put up the $5,000?
Mama, this is terrible. Please tell them that talk is awful thing.
Who does that leave, Bella?
Get the money somewhere.
Somewhere? Where's somewhere? There is no somewhere. You want Ma to sell a store? Is that what this guy asked you to do?
He didn't ask me anything.
Then he's either very smart or very dangerous. Now, he doesn't sound very smart to me, so that only means dangerous.
Not dangerous.
How do you know?
Because they don't take you at the home if you're dangerous.
Oh! This guy sounds very disturbed. Now, is he still living at the home?
No. With his parents. He didn't like it there. They weren't very nice to him. It's not a nice place, Mama.
Bella, sweetheart. Don't go to that movie no more. Don't see that fella anymore. Now, he sounds like a very nice guy, but he's got a lot of wacky ideas. You know what I mean, Bella?
You said you would back me up. Jay, Artie, you promised you would support me. You promised.
Back you up with what, Bella? With the restaurant? With the money? Is that what this guy is after?
He wants more than that.
What could possibly be more than that?
Me! He wants me! He wants to marry me! I want to marry him. I want to have his children.
That's
I want my
enough.
own baby.
Jesus
I don't want to hear any more of this.
You don't think I can have healthy babies, Mama? Well, I can. I'm as strong as an ox. I worked in that store and taken care of you by myself since I'm 12 years old. That's how strong I am. Like steel, Mama. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? But my babies won't die because I love them and take care of them. And they won't get sick like me or Gert or be weak like Louie and Eddie. My babies will be happier than we were because I'll teach them to be happy. Not to grow up and run away or never visit when they're older or not be able to breathe because they're so frightened. And never, ever to make them spend their lives rubbing my back and my legs because you never had anyone who loved you enough to touch you because you made it so clear you never wanted to be touched with love. Do you know what it's like to touch steel, Mama? It's hard and it's cold. I want to be warm and soft with my babies. Let me have my babies, Mom. I have to love somebody. I have to love someone who'll love me back before I die. Give me that, Mama, and I promise you, you will never worry about being alone. Because you'll have us, Mama. Me and my husband and my babies. Louie, tell her how wonderful that would be. Gert, would that make her happy? Mama. Please say yes, Mama. I need you to say yes, Mama. Please. Hold me, somebody please hold me.
Things are really bad here. Really, really bad. I wish you were home, even just for a weekend. Last night I cried for you, and for Mom. But Jay was afraid Grandma was here, so he stuck a sock in my mouth. I miss you and love you. Your son Artie, not Arthur.
What do you think Aunt Bella could be? Missing for 2 whole nights somewhere out there in the city? I'm worried.
Maybe Uncle Louis took her with him.
If he didn't take me, did he take Aunt Bella and her 40-year-old usher from the home?
I'm going now. I think Mama feels better since Aunt Bella called me.
Still no idea where she is?
Yes. She's at my house.
Yosh!
She doesn't want Mama to know.
You mean she's been there all the time?
Is she ever coming back?
She's meeting with that man today. We'll know soon.
Do you think they'll get married?
Who knows? She's been crying for 2 days now. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to talk.
Isn't there anything the doctors can do about that, Anchor?
I don't have it that much. It's mostly when I come here. Listen, you boys, you take care of Grandma now. If Bella doesn't come back, you're all she has. And listen, if you run into trouble, do you have my number?
I don't think we do.
It's Westchester 74669. What? Westchester 74669.
Yeah, I have it.
Bye, darling. Take care. I love you.
It could be worse. Suppose we were left with her instead.
Hey, that's not funny.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's funny. But I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for this whole family, even Grandma. Don't you? Well, I do, and you should too. Hello, Grandma.
Is there anything we can get you?
What are you boys doing in the house on a Sunday? Why don't you go take a walk or something?
Well, we thought we'd stay here and keep you company.
I don't need to be kept.
Want the radio on, Grandma? The news is on.
I had enough news already this week.
I hear things are getting better in North Africa. They captured 20,000 Germans this month.
20,000 Germans. Good. That's good. How is your father?
Oh, he's feeling better. He thinks he could be home for good in about 8 months.
8 months. You'll be glad to go home, yeah?
Yeah.
Sort of.
But we're going to come out all the time to visit Grandma, I promise.
Maybe I won't be here. Maybe I'll sell the store.
Sell the store? What would you do without the store?
Don't worry so much about your grandma. Your grandma knows how to take care of herself, believe me. Why don't you go outside? You boys talk too much.
You sure you don't mind being alone?
Maybe this is the first Sunday I'll get some rest.
Aunt Bella.
Are you okay?
Go already. How many times I have to tell you?
Hello, Mama.
Would you like some tea? It's chilly in here. I bought a coffee cake at Grossman's. It's still warm. It's all right if you don't want to talk to me, Mama. I know you must be very angry.
You're home for good, or this is a visit?
I don't know. I thought I'd come back and talk to you about
It's
it.
like you talked to me the night you left, without a word.
You're the one who didn't talk, Mama. You never gave me a chance to say anything.
I heard what you had to say. I didn't have to hear no more.
Look, Mama, I'm not crying. I know you're very angry with me, but I'm not crying. And it's not because I'm afraid to cry, it's because I have no tears left in me. I feel sort of empty inside, like you do all the time.
How would you know how I feel?
You don't think I know anything, do you, Mama? You think I'm stupid, don't you,
No,
Mama?
not stupid.
Then what? Am I crazy? Do you think I'm crazy, Mama?
Don't use that word to me.
Why not? Are you afraid of it? If that's what I am, Mama, don't be afraid to say it, because if I'm crazy, I should be in the home. But then you'd be all alone and you wouldn't like that. Is that why you don't use that word, Mama?
Do you want to know what you are, Bella? You're a child. That's what the doctors told me. Not crazy, not stupid, a child. And that's how I treat you, because that's all you understand. You don't need doctors, you're not sick. You don't need to live in the home. This is where you live. There you can be watched and taken care of. You'll always be a child, Bella. And in this world where there is so much hate and sickness and death, then nobody can live in peace, then maybe you're better off. Stay a child, Bella, and be glad that's what God made you.
Then why did he make me look like a woman? And feel like a woman inside and want all the things a woman should have? Is that what I should thank him for, Mama? Why did he do that when I can do everything but think like a woman? I know I get confused and frightened sometimes, but if I'm a child, why can't I be happy like a child? Why can't I be satisfied with dolls instead of babies?
I'm not so smart I can answer such things, Bella.
Well, I am smart, Mama. Maybe only as smart as a child, but some children are smarter than grown-ups. Some grown-ups I've seen are very stupid and very mean.
You don't have responsibilities, Bella, and responsibilities is what makes meanness.
I don't want to be your responsibility, then maybe you won't be so mean to me.
Then who will really be responsible for you, Bella? Yourself? That man you ran off with, who wants money from you, who wants other things from you? God only knows what else. Things you will never know anything about. Stay the way you are, Bella, because you don't know what such feelings would do to you.
Yes, I do, Mama. I know what other things you're talking about because they've happened to me, Mama. They've happened because I wanted them to happen. You angry at me?
You don't know what you're saying, Bella.
You mean, am I telling you the truth? Yes, I know what the truth is, but I've been afraid to tell it to you all these years. Gertrude knows. She's the only one. Do you hate me, Mama? Tell me. I don't know if I did wrong or
You're
not.
angry with me, so you tell me lies. I don't want to hear your childish lies,
No,
Bella.
Mama, you have to listen to me. When I was in school, I let boys touch me. And boys that I met at the park and in the movies, even boys I met here at the store. Nights when you were asleep, I went down and let them in. And not just boys, Mama, men too.
Stop this, Bella. You don't know what you're saying. You dream these things in your head.
I needed somebody to touch me, Mama. Somebody to hold me, to tell me I was pretty. You never told me that. Some even told me they loved me, but I didn't believe them because I knew what they wanted from me. Except John. He did love me because he was like me. Because he understood me. He was the only one I ever felt safe with. I thought maybe for the first time I could be happy. That's why I ran away. I even brought the $5,000 to give him for the restaurant, and I thought maybe he would find the courage to leave home too.
Is this something else that you dream in your head? Where will you get $5,000?
Does this look like a dream, Mama?
Where did you get this? Did you steal from me? You know where I keep my money. Nobody knows but you. Thief! You steal from your own mother! Thief!
Oh, go on, hit me, Mama! Crack my head open, make me stupid and crazy because that's what you think anyway, isn't it?
Get out of my house. Go live with your thief friend. You want the rest of my money? Go take it. It won't last you long. You both have to steal again to keep alive, believe me.
I don't want the rest of your money! You can have this too! Louie gave it to me! I stayed at Gertrude's house the last 2 nights, and Louie came to say goodbye, and he gave me this out of his little black satchel, and God knows how much more he had. I didn't ask him. Maybe he's a thief too, Mama, but he's my brother, and he loved me enough to want to help me. Thieves and sick little girls, Mama, that's what you have. Only God didn't make them that way, you did. We're alive, Mama, but that's all we are. Rose and Aaron are the lucky ones.
No, don't say that to me. Please, God, Bella, don't say that to me.
Mama, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Yes, you do. It's my punishment for being alive. For surviving my own children. Not dying before them is my sin. Go take Louis's money. You think I don't know what he is? He stole since he was 5 years old, the year Aaron died. And I closed myself off from him and everybody. From you and Louis, from Gert and Eddie. I lost Rose, then Aaron, and I stopped feeling because I couldn't stand losing anymore. Go, open your restaurant, have your own babies, live your own life. If it's a mistake, let it be your mistake. If I've done wrong by you, then that's for me to deal with. That's how I've lived my life, and no one, not even you, can change that for me now.
There is no restaurant, Mama. He's afraid to be a businessman or a manager. He likes being an usher. He likes to sit in the dark all day watching movies whenever he wants. Then maybe he can live in a world he can feel safe in. He doesn't want babies. He doesn't want to get married. He wants to live with his parents because he knows they love him, and that's enough for him.
Then maybe he's more lucky than you.
Maybe he is. I can't stop wanting what I don't have! It's too late to go back for me, Mama. Maybe I'm a child, but now there's just enough woman in me to make me miserable. And we have to learn how to deal with that somehow, you and me. And it can never be the same again. I'll put my things away now. I think we both said enough for today, don't you?
Dear Eddie, this postcard is from Bella. I just want to tell you that Artie and Jay are all right, and I have good news for you, except I don't have no more room.
How long do you think Pop's gonna be in there?
I don't know, Artie, but we made it. 10 months here, we're still alive. We got through Grandma and we're all right.
You know who I'm gonna miss? Uncle Louie. I'm glad those two guys never caught him.
Yeah, but maybe the Japs will. You think he's safer fighting in the South Pacific?
No, but he's probably the richest guy on the Guadalcanal.
Oh, thank God. I thought you'd be gone before I got back. I ran all over Yonkers looking for these. Okay, close your eyes. The football is for you, Jay, and the basketball is for you, boy. You like them?
Holy man!
Incredible.
I just took a guess. I didn't know the right size, so I just took a guess.
Thank you, Elsa. One of the greatest gifts I ever got.
Wow, you two were one of the greatest gifts I ever got. I hate to give you
We don't have to give us up. We're gonna come out all the time to visit.
I really love this, Aunt Bella. Thank you.
Well, it's not just from me. It's from Grandma, too. I just have to tell her later.
I'm through talking to Grandma, boys. You ready to go?
Look, Pop, it's from Aunt Bella and from Grandma. Hey,
Hey, Aunt Bella, go out for a pet.
No, Artie, don't even think.
What's this? What did I tell you boys about games in the house?
They're not playing games, Mama. They know better than
They
that.
break something. They pay plenty, believe me.
thank you for the ball, Grandma. I love it.
I never owned a football in my life.
Grandma's tired, boys, so let's say goodbye and go, huh?
We said goodbye this morning. 2 goodbyes is too much.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Mama. You did a lot for me and the boys. I don't know how to repay you for that.
I tell you how, don't do it again.
Just pray I don't have to.
And if you have to, I'll say no again. And this time I'll mean it. When Louis went in the army, I thought about sending you the money. Even Bella asked me to. But then I said no. Eddie has to do these things for himself. And you did. That's good.
Yes, Mama. I'm glad you finally approve of me.
I didn't say that. I said good.
I'll accept that, Mama.
So now I suppose you'll get married again, and I won't see your boys for another 10 years.
Well, I'm not ready for marriage yet. But from now on, the boys won't be strangers. They'll be grandchildren. Now I'm gonna kiss you goodbye whether you like it or not. Thanks for not putting up a fight. Fella, what can I say?
Oh, I know, Eddie, I know.
Love you so much. Oh, no, listen, boys, I'll meet you downstairs, huh? You take Grandma. Now, go on.
I just want to say thanks for putting up with us, Grandma. I know it wasn't easy for you,
That's right, it wasn't.
but it wasn't easy for us either. But I think I learned a lot since I'm here. Some good, and some bad. Do you know what I mean, Grandma?
You're not afraid to tell the truth. That's good. You want to hear what my truth is? Everything hurts. Whatever it is you get good in life, you also lose something.
I guess I'm too young to understand that.
And I'm too old to forget it. Go on. Go home. Take care of your father. He's a good boy, but he always needs a little help. Well, you sure gave me and Jacob a lot of help, Grandma. That means thank you. You sneaky this fun. Always tries to get around me. Don't try to change me. Sometimes old people are not altogether wrong. You're absolutely right. Can King Arthur give you a kiss goodbye? What were you boys looking for that night under the boysenberry? My money, maybe?
No, I swear.
You should have looked behind the mortar machine.
Well, I'll get dinner started. Do you mind eating early? I'm going out tonight with a friend. It's a girl, Mama. I have a new girlfriend. I like her and she likes me, and she also has a brother that I like. He works in a library. He can read everything. I thought we could have them both over for dinner one night. Can we do that, Mama? It's all right. It's no rush. Don't have to make up your mind right now. I thought Thursday would be a good night. It's called music, Mama.
Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take Sandy Messenger to renew old memories. Got some past and got my reservation. Betty's time I could afford. Night child, wild anticipation, long to hear that I was born. I would fight with I'll be waiting out for heaven.
I hate coming here, don't you?
It's hot. I'm so hot.
I wouldn't like coming here if I were cool. Pop don't even like to come here, and it's his own mother. I was so afraid of her when I was a kid. She used to come out of that door with a limp and a cane, looking like she was gonna kill you. When I was 5, I drew a picture of her and I called it Frankenstein's grandma.
Did she ever see it?
If she did, you'd be an only child today. Pop said she could swing her cane so fast she could have been one of the greatest golfers in the world.
All I remember is that I hated kissing her. It felt like putting your lips on a wrinkled ice cube.
She's cold, all right. You know, she was the only one at Mom's funeral who didn't cry. What's Pop talking to her so long for?
She's deaf in one ear, isn't she?
Yeah. Did you ever notice there's something wrong with everyone on Pop's side of the family? Mom used to tell me that.
She's never told me. Like who?
Like everyone. Like Aunt Bella. She's a little, clothes for repairs.
I don't care. She's nice with hothouse grandma.
I didn't say she wasn't nice, but she's got marbles rolling around up there or something. Mom said she got that way because when she was a kid, Grandma would hit her in the head every time she did something stupid, which only made her stupider.
She's not stupid at making great ice cream sodas.
Wonderful. Hooray. She's 35 years old and she can make an ice cream soda. They don't give you a high school diploma for getting a cherry on top of the whipped cream.
She went to high school?
A little. She missed the first year because she couldn't find it.
You kids all right?
Yeah, fine.
I'll be talking to Grandma in a few minutes. Why are you lying on the floor? Don't do that, Artie. You'll crease your pants. You want Grandma to see you with creased pants?
What does he want me to do? Carry an iron with me?
Like, he's afraid of her, the same as Aunt Bella is. Aunt Bella couldn't count so good. So instead of 2 scoops of ice cream in a soda, she put in 3 or 4 for the same price. And if Grandma saw her do it, wacko.
Ow.
Another couple of IQ points gone. Look at this. This is Aunt Gert when she was a kid. You see how her head is down? She's probably ducking. Oh, you don't think Aunt Gert's little coconuts too?
No. She's just sick. She's got bad lungs or something.
Bad lungs, my eye. She can't talk right. She says the first half of a sentence breathing out, and the second half sucking in. You've seen it.
Do it for me.
I don't want to do it.
Come on, do
I
it.
don't want to
do it for me.
All right, I'll do it. Hello, Jay. How are you? And how is your father? And how are your little brother Artie? I once saw her try to blow out a candle. Halfway there, she sucked it back out.
You did not.
With these 2 eyes. Mom said she got that way because she was so afraid of Grandma. She never let her kids cry.
Never?
Never.
Grandma's worried about the doilies. Don't lean your head back on the doilies. Gets grease on. She just had them laundered.
You mean only people that just had a shampoo can sit here?
And what about Uncle Louie? You know what he is, don't you?
Yeah, a gangster. You believe that?
You bet. They say he's some big mobster's henchman.
You mean he's got a bad back?
Not a hunchback, a henchman. And real rough, he's a bagman.
You mean he puts people in bags?
Not people, money. Hot money. He collects bags of it from one guy and delivers it to the mob.
Hey, there goes Aunt Bella.
Is she coming up?
No, she's walking past the house.
I bet she's lost again. Hey, Aunt Bella! Up here! That's Jay and I, up here, that's it! Here she comes. Should have wear a compass or something.
Will you keep your voices down? Grandma said, what are they yelling for?
We're calling down to Aunt Bella. She's on her way up.
Can I take my jacket off?
After Grandma sees you. And no ice cream sodas from Aunt Bella, even if she asks you. I don't want to get Grandma upset just now, huh? Fix the doilies.
Is she all right?
Back's killing her. When Aunt Bella comes in, tell her Grandma wants her back, okay? Comb your hair, Artie.
Don't make a mess.
Jay? Artie, it's me, Aunt Bella. Can I come in?
Guess who forgot how to open a door?
I forgot my key.
How'd you get in downstairs?
Oh, I used my spare key. I'm glad you called me. I walked right by the house, didn't I? Sometimes I daydream so much I think I should carry an alarm clock. Ah! I'm so happy to see you! Artie! Jay! Oh, my two favorite cousins!
Aren't we your nephews?
Of course you are. My cousins, my nephews, my boys. Come here, give your Aunt Bella a kiss. Mwah. Let me look at you. God, you both got so much bigger. You're growing up so fast it almost makes me cry. Where's your father? I haven't seen your father for so long. Eddie! It's Bella! Is he here?
He's in there, talking to Grandma.
I better not disturb him. Did she ask for me?
Pop said her back was hurting and she wanted you to give her a back rub when you came in.
Did you tell her I was here?
No, you just came in.
Did you tell her where I went?
We didn't know where you went.
Well, let's not tell her I'm here yet. Then we won't get a chance to visit. Oh, you're both getting so handsome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aunt Bella.
I bet I look much older to you, too. Do I? The truth. Tell me.
I don't think so.
No, I was hoping you'd say that. I'm 35. I don't look it, do I?
No.
Not to me.
How old are you boys now? About 20?
I'm 13 and a half.
I'm 15 and a half.
That adds up to about 35. We're gonna be brother and sisters. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got back from the movies. Oh, I had the most wonderful time. I wish I knew you were here. We could have all gone together.
What did you see?
I don't know. I couldn't find the theater I was looking for, so I went to the one that I found. It was better than the picture I was looking for. It was with Betty Davis and George Brent. Maybe we could all go again next week, if I can find the wrong theater again.
Sure, I'd love to.
Why don't you take your jackets off? Look at you two, both perspiring.
We're fine. We're cool in here with the fans.
They had air conditioning at the movie house. I was actually cold. I felt so happy for the actors to be in an air-conditioned theater.
I don't think the actors feel it. They're just pictures on the screen.
I know that's silly. I meant that they'd be happy to know that the people who were watching their movies were nice and cool. So we enjoyed the picture at them.
I bet they would.
I bet I know what would make you two cool in a second. How about a big ice cream soda, deluxe, with everything in it? Oh, look at your faces lighting up. Come on, I'll make it for you downstairs.
We have to wait here. Pop will be out in a second and he wants us to see Grandma.
Well, I'll bring them up here. That's no trouble. What kind? Chocolate? Vanilla? Butter pecan? What's your favorite, Artie?
All of them.
I can make that. With 3 different kinds of ice cream. I used to make one with 4 different kinds. Oh, they were selling like crazy. But we lost a fortune. How long ago did she ask for me?
Grandma, just a couple of minutes ago.
Did you tell her I was here?
No. We told Pop we saw you from the window, but maybe he didn't say anything to her.
Doesn't make any difference. She heard my footsteps coming up the stairs.
How? Isn't she partly deaf?
Oh, sure, but the other part hears perfectly. How about a small sundae? Chocolate ice cream with some hot fudge, whipped cream, chopped walnuts. I bet you can't say no to that, Arthur. Say no. Let me hear ya.
It sounds like just a small.
Come on, we can't. We're having dinner soon. It's just that Pop told us to wait.
Oh, your father. He never takes anything from anybody. I couldn't even give your mother a cup of coffee. Did you know that? Where is she anyway?
She's dead. Mom is dead.
Yes, I know. I mean, where is she buried?
At the Mount Israel Cemetery in the Bronx. You were at the funeral, remember?
You mean the first time?
What do you mean the first time?
When I came in the car and not the bus.
The bus?
Oh, no. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Sometimes my mind wanders. The kids in school used to say, hey, Bella, lost and found called and said, come get your brains. But I didn't think that was very funny. I bet you miss Mom a lot, don't you? Don't you, Artie?
Yeah, a lot.
She was a lot like your father. Very independent. She stuck to her own family, mostly. She didn't get along too well with your grandmother. Nobody does. My sister Gert was once engaged to a man. She brought him over to meet Grandma. The next day, he moved to Boston.
Oh, that's too bad.
Don't tell Grandma I said it.
I won't.
You're both so shy. I used to be shy. Grandma didn't like me to talk too much. I had a lot of friends, but I didn't talk to them. It's a shame your mother couldn't have had more children. She didn't she?
No.
Because it would be a lot easier for you now that she's gone. Big families are important when you have trouble in your life. We were a big family. Me and your father, and Louie and Gert. That was before Rose and Aaron died. Rose was just a baby, but Aaron was almost 12, so I didn't know Rose as well as Aaron. You never knew him, did you?
I don't think we were born yet.
No, I don't think so. My father died before I was born, but I wasn't sad about that.
Well, that's good.
Because I loved him so much. Did you know you could love someone who died before you were born?
I guess so.
Because I knew he would have taken care of me. Like your father takes care of you. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah. So what about that Sunday? It's gonna sit down there melting on the counter if I make it and you don't eat it. Last time I'm asking, Arthur, yes or no?
I'd like to. Maybe later.
No! Not later! It's too late now, I'm not asking you again. You hurt my feelings, both of you. You tell your father to teach you better manners before I'm ever nice to you again. I know you miss your mother, but that doesn't mean you can be disrespectful to me. I always liked your mother, whether she took coffee from me or not, and you can tell that to your father, the both of you. You hear me?
See why I don't like to come here too much?
Where's Aunt Bella? I thought I just heard her.
She's in the bathroom.
I heard the door slam. Did you say anything to upset her?
Yeah, everything.
Is it time to go yet, Pop?
We'll go when I tell you. You haven't even seen your grandmother yet. Stop rushing me. You just got here, didn't you? Bella? It's Eddie. Mama wants to see you. It's her back again. Bella? Is she all right?
How do you know she's all right?
Hey! No remarks about your Aunt Bella. She loves you boys. Always has. All right, just sit there. Be quiet. My head is splitting.
Was that your father banging on the door just now?
Yes.
Is he angry with me?
Well, you know.
Oh, I hope not. Do I look better
Better than when?
than before? When you said I wasn't looking well.
I didn't say that.
Then who said it? Jay?
Maybe. Did you say it, Jake?
Nobody said anything.
Oh, no, it was Grandma. She didn't like the way I look today. She hates this dress. I made it myself.
Really?
Took me almost a year.
Grandma wants you, Aunt Bella.
When I finish Mama's rub, I'm gonna start dinner. You boys hungry?
I don't know. Jay knows. Tell her, Jay.
I'm not so sure we're staying for dinner.
Of course you're staying for dinner. You think I'd let you go all the way home without dinner? You gonna say no to me again, Artie?
I'm not. I'm eating. No matter what Jay does, I'm eating. I'm hungry.
Well, we're all eating. It's Sunday. And you think about what you want for dessert, Artie, because whatever you want is what you're going to get. Stop thinking now.
I started. I want a big ice cream soda with a sundae with whipped cream and hot fudge sauce. Is that okay?
Sounds perfect to me. And don't give any to Jay. You missed the deadline.
Don't be mad. I had to say it. I was afraid she was going to strangle me with that power.
It's up to Pop. Okay, we'll see what Pop says.
Jay, could you go give me a glass of water, please?
Sure, Pop.
It's so hot in here, you know? Get your shoes off the sofa. What's wrong with you?
Feeling kind of faint.
What do you mean, faint? Kids your age don't faint.
Maybe I'm getting older.
There you go, Pop. Nice and cool.
Hey, don't spill it on the rug. So, boys, time to talk. Huh? Jay, you sit on the next audio, right? I wanted to talk to you.
Is anything the matter, Pop?
It's just so hot, huh? So, been having talk inside with your grandmother because I've had this problem. But when your mother and I had a problem, we always tried to keep it from you boys, so you wouldn't worry about it. Now you can't keep a secret forever. You knew without me telling you, didn't you, Jack? Yes, Mom. I did the best I could. The best doctors, the best hospitals I could get into. I mean, she had a nice room, didn't she? Semi-private, no wards or anything.
Pop.
We're not rich people, boys. I know this comes as no surprise to you, but I gotta tell you something now I hope I never have to tell you my whole life. The doctors, the hospitals, cost me everything I had. I was broke and I went into debt. So I went to this man, a loan shark, a money lender. I couldn't go to a bank, because they won't let you put up heartbreak and pain as collateral. Loan shark doesn't need collateral. His collateral is your desperation. So he gives you his money. And he's got this clock. And what it keeps track of is your promise. You keep your promise, he turns it off. If not, it goes on ticking. And after a while, your heart starts ticking louder than the clock. Now understand something. This man helped keep your mother alive. It was his painkillers made her last days bearable. Jack, what have I always taught you about taking from people?
Never take, because you'll always be obligated.
So you never take for yourself. But for someone you love, there comes a time you got no choice. There's this man in New York I owe $9,000. I mean, I could work 4 more years and not make that money. He wants his money this year. To his credit, I'll say this. He sent flowers to the funeral, no extra charge on my bill. Let me finish. There's no way in the world I can pay this man back. So what's he gonna do? Kill me? Maybe. Of course, he does that. Not only does he not get his money, but it costs him again for flowers for my funeral. He needed a miracle. And a miracle happened. This country went to war. A war between us and the Japanese and the Germans. Now, if my mother hadn't come here 35 years ago, I'd probably be fighting for the other side. Except, I don't think they're putting guns in the hands of Jews over there. Let me tell you something. I love this country, because they took in the Jews. They took in the Irish, the Italians, everybody else. But you remember this. There's lots of Germans in this country fighting for America. There are no Americans over there fighting for Germany. Now, I hate this war, and God forgive me for saying this. But it's going to save my life. There are jobs I can get now I couldn't get before. And I got a job. I'm working for this company that sells scrap iron. I always thought you threw scrap iron away. Now they're using it to build ships. Without the slightest idea of what I'm doing, I can make that $9,000. Less than a year.
That's great, Pop.
Don't say it till I finish. The factories I'm going to be selling to, they're in the South. Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Texas, even New Mexico. I'm going to be gone about 10 months. I'll be living in buses, trains, hotels, any place I can find a room. We'd be free and clear and back together again in less than a year. Okay? So, the question is, where are you two going to live while I'm gone?
God, is it hot in here?
Please don't make us live here, Pop. That's what you're thinking, isn't it?
I got no choice, Jay. I got no place else to turn.
Why can't we stay where we are?
I gave up the apartment. I told the landlady yesterday.
You gave it up?
She pays the rent. Everybody's looking to make money on this war. And the truth is, By the end of the year, I'll owe 11,000. I mean, while I'm away, the clock doesn't stop ticking.
Well, Grandma wouldn't like us. We're slobs, we leave things on the floor, Artie's always breaking things.
I broke the good water pitcher and the stains on the couch. All mine. I'm dangerous, Pop.
Listen to me, both of you. It took me an hour and a half to convince her. Not that she doesn't like you, but you know, she's old. She's set in her ways. She's worried about people being around Bella.
Me too.
Hey. The truth is, she hasn't said positively yet. She's thinking it over. She's going to come out here, she's going to talk to you boys, see how it goes. You know, it's up to us to show her that you won't be any trouble. That's why I want you looking so neat. Don't you see how important this is to me?
Well, what if she says yes, Pop? Then you'll be obligated. Don't you think you've got enough obligations already?
I am not asking for myself. I'm asking for my boys. For my boys, I'll be obligated. All right, there's nothing more to discuss. It's up to Grandma now, and it's up to you. I'll go in and see if she's ready. If she says no, I can't take this job. I can't pay back the man I gave my promise to. Just try and show Grandma what a terrific present she's getting, having you two live with her. Huh? Fix your collar on. Straighten your tie, Jay. Stand up straight, both of you. Let's try both.
God, what if she says yes?
She won't. Because I'm going to break something. What's the favorite thing in this
Hey,
room?
you're not breaking anything. We gotta stay here and save Pop's life.
And what about our lives? We could grow up like Aunt Bella. I could be in the 7th grade for the next 20 years.
If you talk like that when Grandma can tell you, that's as good as putting a gun to Pop's head and pulling the trigger.
So we stay here and get whacked in the head. Every time we cry, I suck candles back on like Aunt Gertie. Oh, hello, Jay.
How are you? Oh my God, a tour.
Well, that's it. The war's over for us. I hope Pop up the grave next to Mom.
I hate you! I hate you so much! I hate Pop for putting us in this situation. I hate Grandma for being a rotten old lady. I hate the whole goddamn world.
Boys ready? What the hell's going on? Why are you crying? What happened to your collar?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing. Were you fighting? Of course you're fighting. Look at you. I don't believe this! If I can't trust you for 2 minutes, how can I trust you for a whole year? Do you think I would do this to my mother? To my only sister Bella? I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of both of you. Get out! Go out in the street. I don't want to look at you. Go on! Get out!
We weren't fighting. It was an accident. I was straightening my tie and I straightened it too tight.
And I was crying because of Mom. She'd be so sad to see you in such trouble. We really want to live here. We like Yonkers.
Are you serious? You're just trying to lie your way out of
We're
it.
serious. We're very serious.
It's the most serious we've been in our lives.
Well, I hope so. For all our sakes. All right, fix yourselves up. Tuck in your collar. Like, wipe your eyes. I'll go get Grandma. Oh, Jesus, Bella. What's the matter, huh? What's wrong, Bella? Did Mama say something to you? Is she angry with you? Oh, no, she doesn't love you back. So she told me so. She got a lot on her mind at the moment. Come on, you're all right, sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're lonely. I know it's hard being alone with her all the time. But But listen, maybe you won't be alone anymore. Guess who might be coming to live here? If Mama says yes, huh? Arthur and Jay. Wouldn't that be nice? They'd live here. They'd spend time with you. They'd talk to you at night. You like that, honey?
Yes.
And how about maybe you give me a hug and a big smile? Huh?
Oh, don't go away, Eddie. I miss you so much. Stay here and live with us. She's so mean sometimes.
No, she's not. No. She's just getting older. And I can't stay. I gotta go away for a while. The boys will be here. Listen, would you like to go lie down in your room for a little while? Mama wants to talk to the boys.
No, I want to stay here with you.
I think it'd be easier if she spoke to the boys alone, huh?
I want to stay here with you.
Oh, God. Look, you just sit there and be quiet and don't interrupt, because we don't want to upset Mama. Okay? Hold your breath. Count to 10.
Artie and I are sure hoping it works out, Aunt Bella.
Don't interrupt.
Right.
Her back's killing her. She won't let me help. Ready, Mama?
So,
Hello, Grandma.
hello, Grandma.
I know it's been a long time since you've seen the boys, Mama. They wanted to come over more, but you know, with their mother so sick for so long, they thought it'd be better they spend as much time with her as they could. I bet they both since you've seen them, huh?
This is the little one?
Yes. Arthur is 2 years younger. Isn't that right, Artie?
Yeah, I'm 2 years younger than him. This one I remember more. This one looks like his mother.
Yes, a lot of people tell me that.
What's wrong with your eyes?
My eyes. I had something in them earlier and I rubbed them a little too hard.
You ever cried, maybe?
Crying? No, I never cried.
Big boys shouldn't
I
cry.
haven't cried in years. A couple of times when I was a baby, but that's all.
They're strong boys, Mama. Both of them.
Jakob, huh?
Yes, but they call me Jay.
No, I don't like Che. Jakob is a name.
Sure, Jakob is fine.
And Arthur. Arthur. But they call me Artie. I don't call you Artie. Sure, I love Arthur like King Arthur. You go to school? Yeah. But, yes, I go to the same school as Jakob. Which one is the smart
They both do very well in school, Mom.
They'll tell me.
Yeah.
Which one is the smart one? Jakob is. He gets A's in everything. I'm better at sports. Sports, baseball, basketball, football. You play in the dirt, in the mud. You come home with filthy shoes and make marks on the floor.
No, never. I clean them off the field. I bring a brush and polish and shine them up on the bench.
If the smart one is smart, he makes sure that you do.
They're neat boys, Mama. Even their mother said so.
So, tell me, why do you want to live with Grandma?
Why don't you tell Grandma, Jakob?
Well, Pop has to go away, and we had to give up our apartment. And when he told us we had the chance to live here with you, our only living grandmother, and our only living Aunt Bella, well, I thought the family should stick together now that our country's at war with Japan. And I also think, no, that's all.
And this is the smart one.
I thought it was that very well, Mom.
And what about this King Arthur? Why do you want to live with Grandma?
Because we have no place else to go.
I think what I was trying to say...
He knows what he wants to say. I think maybe this one is the smart one.
He's always been very honest, Mama, but he's just a boy.
So, you have no place else to go. That's why you want to live with Grandma. All right. So now Grandma will tell you why she doesn't think you should live with her. This house is no place for boys. I'm an old woman. I don't like to talk. I don't like noise. I don't like people in my house. I had 6 children once. I don't need more again. Bella and I take care of the store 6 days a week, and on Sundays we rest. Today is Sunday, and I'm not resting. Bella is not, she's not good with people for too long. A little bit, yes, but then she gets too excited. You understand what I'm saying? But what do you do here? There's no games in this house. There's no toys in this house. I don't like the radio after 6 o'clock. The news, yes, but that's all. We go to bed 9 o'clock. We get up 5 o'clock. I don't have friends. Bella don't have friends. You would not be happy here. And unhappy boys, I don't need.
Mama, can I just say something?
No. I'll just say something. I think about this inside. Because anger has been in me for a long time. Why should I do this thing? What do I owe to your father? Then did he ever come around here after he married your mother? I never saw him. Because she turned him against me, his own mother. She didn't like me. I didn't like her. I'm not afraid to tell the truth either. I don't wish anybody's dead. Maybe she was a good mother to you. May God rest her soul. To me, she was nothing. And your father was afraid of her. That's why he stopped coming here. You're big boys now. How many times have I seen you since you were born? 4, 5 times? Those are not grandchildren. Those are strangers. But now he comes to me for help. He cried in my bedroom. Not like a man, like a child, he cried. He was always that way. I buried a husband and 2 children, and I didn't cry. I didn't have time. Bella was born with scarlet fever. She didn't talk until she was 5 years old, and I didn't cry. Your father sits with Gertrude, can't talk without choking, and I didn't cry. And maybe one day they find Louis dead in the street, and I won't cry. That's the way I was raised, to be strong. When they beat us with sticks in Germany when we were children, I didn't cry. You don't survive in this world without being like steel. Your father wants you to grow up. First, let him grow up. When he learns to be a father, the way I learned to be a mother, then he'll be a man. Then he won't need my help. You think I'm cool? You think I'm a terrible person that a grandmother should say things like this? I see in your faces what you think. Good. It will make you hard. It will make you strong. Then you'll be able to take care of yourselves without anybody's help. So, that's my decision. Maybe one day you'll thank me for it. Bella, give the boys an ice cream cone, and then come inside and finish my legs.
You're right, Mama. I am the weak one. I am the crybaby. Always was. When you wouldn't pick me up and hold me as a child, I cried. When my brother and sister died, I cried. And I still haven't stopped crying since Evelyn died. But you are wrong about one thing. She didn't turn me away from you. She turned me towards her, to loving, to caring, to holding somebody when they needed holding. And I'm sorry I didn't bring the boys out more. But maybe the reason I didn't is that I was afraid they might learn something here that I tried to forget. Maybe they learned it here today. I'm sorry to bother you on your Sunday. I'm sorry to impose on your rest. I'm sorry about what they did to you in Germany. I'm sure it must have been terrible, but this is Yonkers, Mama! I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself for not knowing any better. Take care of yourself, Mama. Forget about the ice cream cones, Bella. I used up my obligations this year. Come on, boys, let's go. I said let's go.
Artie, we'll have dinner another night. Why don't you and Jay go home and pack your things, and I'll get your bed ready and make room in the closet for when you move in.
Thank you very much, Bella, but Mom and I decided it's not a good idea.
And Jay, you make a list of all the things you boys like for breakfast, and I'll make sure that we have it. And don't forget your toothbrushes, because we don't carry them in the store. And each of you, bring something from your house that you really love, even if it's big. We'll find someplace
Bella,
for it.
that's enough. This is not your business.
How about a picture of your mother? Right here on the table. It'll be the last thing you see at night and the first thing you see in the morning. Ah, it's gonna be such fun with you both here. Mama is right, and you get so excited around people, but it makes me so happy.
Bella, nicht sprechen. Enough. They're going. That's the end of it.
No, Mama, they're not going. They're staying. Because if you make them go, I'll go too. I know I've said that 1,000 times before, but this time I mean it. I could go to the home. The home would take me. You're always telling me that. But if I go, Mama, you'll be all alone, and you're afraid to be alone, Mama. Nobody knows that but me. But you don't have to be, because we'll all be together now. You and me, and Jay and Artie. Oh, won't that be fun, Mama?
Dear Jay and Artie, I tried phoning you the other night, but I forgot the phone is in the candy store and you probably couldn't hear it. Well, I've been through Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee, and West Virginia. Don't complain about Aunt Bella's cooking to me, because I haven't eaten anything down here that wasn't fried, smoked, hashed, gritted, or honed, or wasn't caught in a swamp, a tree, or coming out of a hole in the ground. Right now, I go into debt again just to eat an onion roll.
Although business is good, I've developed one minor setback. The doctor says I've developed what's called an irregular heartbeat. He says it's not serious, but doesn't think I should be traveling so much. I can't afford to stop now. An irregular heartbeat doesn't sound so good. This was somebody who could make some money. No, not kid money, but real money.
What if one night we cut off Grandma's braids and sold them to the army for barbed wire?
I can't believe we're fighting a war that makes a better world for someone like you.
It's Grandma's sleeping. Shh, don't tell me. You'll wake up. Oh, Artie J, the most wonderful and exciting thing happened to me tonight. But don't ask me, I can't tell you. You are my good luck charms.
You think I don't hear you coming up the stairs? You think I don't know it's 11 o'clock? You think I don't know where you've been?
Just to the movies, Ma.
Movies. You waste your money on your life in the movies. And then you walk home by yourself. Do you know what kind of of men are on the streets at 11 o'clock.
Didn't see a soul, Mom.
Yeah. Look for trouble. You'll find trouble.
Nobody bothers
And
me,
then
Mom.
you waste your money on movie magazines. Fill your head with Hollywood and dreams that don't happen to people like us.
Sometimes they do.
Never. Give it to me. I don't want trash in this house.
It's my magazine, Ma. I bought it with my own money.
No, my money. I pay for everything here. You don't have anything unless I give you. Give me the magazine.
Please don't do this to me in front of the boys, Mama.
You bring it home in front of the boys. You give me the magazine in front of the boys. Give it to me now, Bella. When I'm dead, you can buy your own movie magazine.
No, I won't, Mama, because you'll find a way to get them anyway.
You like to pay my electric bill? And you try cutting my blades off, you get your fingers chopped off.
Dear boys, this'll just have to be a short one. I'm in Houston, Texas, and I just got plumb puckered out. That's how they talk down here. I had to take a week off and rest. Nothing to worry about. I'll be on the road again real soon, and I promise I'll make up the time. Love, Mom.
Alone at last. Grandma's out and Bella's out. We have the house to ourselves. We are free. Yeah!
She could walk back in here at any minute. You know what she'd do if she found you doing that?
Yeah. She would chop off my leg and I bet it would cook them for dinner. Yeah! Ow.
Hey, Artie, it's that car again.
What car?
That black Studebaker. Those two guys that came looking for Uncle Louie. They just keep circling the block. What do you think they want?
I don't know. Let's give them Grandma! Yeah!
You look like killers to me. Aren't you afraid of guys like that?
No. I've lived up here for a month. I can take anything.
Is Mama home?
No, she's still at Gertz.
I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
Is anything the matter, Aunt Bella? You can talk to us.
Do you think so? Do you think I can trust you? Or you're still so young.
You don't have to be old to be trusting.
And you'd never tell Grandma what I tell you? If she ever found out, she'd put me in the home. She would for the rest of my
I
life.
don't think she'd do that. She just says that sometimes to scare you.
Yes, she would. Sometimes she'd take me on the trolley and we'd go by the home and she'd say, that's where you're gonna live if you're not a good girl.
You said she wouldn't do that. She was afraid of being alone.
Well, she's not alone anymore. She has you two here.
Oh, no. If you went to the home, we would go with you to the home.
Aunt Bella, if you don't want to tell us, you don't have to. But we're your friends.
Ooh, I wish Eddie were here. Eddie would know what to do.
Well, we're Eddie's sons. That's almost the same thing.
It's true. All right, sit down, both of you. This is our secret, all right? A sacred secret. Say it, the both of you. This is a sacred secret. I'm going to get married. I'm going to be a wife and have lots and lots of kids and live in a place of my own. Isn't that wonderful news? You're the only one to know about this, Jay. Oh, you're going to get married.
That's swell, Aunt Bella.
Have you met anybody yet?
Of course I met somebody. I met him 10 days ago at the theater, at the Orpheum Theater. I saw him there 4 times this week.
You went to the same movie 4 times?
I didn't mind, and he has to, because he's an usher. And he looks so wonderful in his uniform.
An usher?
And his name is Johnny. I always thought I'd marry someone named Johnny.
What a great guess.
Anyway, we went out later for some coffee, and we took some walks in the park, and down near the river, and then today, just like in the movies, at exactly 2 o'clock, or 2:30, he asked me to marry him. And I said I would have to think it over, but the answer was yes.
That was pretty quick thinking it over.
I know. I didn't want him to change his mind. Are you as happy about this as I am?
Sure we are, yeah. How old is this guy?
He's 30. maybe not, maybe he's 40. So he is so handsome and so polite and quiet. I answered to all of the talking. All he said to me was, will you marry me?
Has he ever been married before?
Oh, no, I would never marry someone who was married before. It has to be the first time for both of us.
Well, if he doesn't have any kids, how come he's not in the army?
Well, he wanted to go, but they wouldn't take him because of his handicap.
Handicap?
He has a reading handicap.
You mean he's got bad eyes?
No, he has trouble learning things, like I did. He went to a special school when he was a boy, the one near the home. He was there once, in the home, for about 6 months. He said it was a terrible place. So his parents took him out, and now he's much happier.
I can see why you're not so anxious to tell Grandma. Well, I mean, because it's so sudden-like.
Well, he doesn't want to be an usher forever. One day, he wants to open up his own restaurant. I would be the cook, and he would be the manager. I would love that more than anything in the whole world.
Could he do that? Manage a restaurant if he couldn't read the menus?
Well, I would do all that. I would help him. The problem is, his parents are poor, and he doesn't make any money, and we need about $5,000 to open the restaurant, and I know Mama would give it to me.
Your mother has $5,000?
Oh, more, 10 or 15. I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Where does she keep it? In the bank?
No, it's here in the house somewhere, but she changes the hiding place every year. Nobody knows she has it, not Gert, not Eddie, nobody. So the problem is, I have to get her to say yes to marrying Johnny, and yes to opening up the restaurant, and moving away, and yes to the $5,000, but I don't think she's gonna say yes.
I don't think she's gonna let you go to the movies much anymore.
She won't know if you don't tell her. You won't tell her, will you, Jay?
I swear.
Artie?
She and I have very short conversations.
I don't know, we decided to think this out. I'm not very good at thinking things out. I'm much better with my hands. But you're smart. Both of you. Maybe you could think it out for me. Oh, please do! I would be grateful to you for the rest of my life. Oh, I thought of a name for the restaurant. La Bella Johnny.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I just hope you can read it.
Wait till he meets Grandma. He'll be back in the home in a week.
$15,000. You think she would have loaned some of it to Pop? Where would be the safest place to hide it? Somewhere where no one would think of looking.
You're not really thinking about stealing it, are you?
Well, no, but what if we just borrowed it? I would love to send Pop an envelope with $9,000 in it.
And who do you think sent it to him? God.
He had a rich uncle in Poland who died, and he left Pop the money in his will.
You think the Germans are gonna let some Jew in Poland send $9,000 to some Jew in Alabama?
Dear boy, traveling through the South has been a whole new education for me. Some people are very warm and polite and educated and very well spoken. And then there are some in the train who spit tobacco juice on the windows. A lot of people have trouble with my New York accent. I didn't even know I had one till I got here. I met a nice Jewish family in Atlanta, but I couldn't understand them either. This woman, Mrs. Schneider, said to me, y'all come over to the synagogue this Shabbos and you'll meet some mighty fine folks. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I said, show enough. She looked at me and said, who show enough? I guess it takes a while to learn the dialect. Love, Pop.
Jay, would you hurry up? What if Grandma wakes up? This is crazy. Why would you hide the money in the store?
I looked everywhere. There's no money down there. Freezing. I was looking under the ice cream cartons. I think I got frostbite.
Why would you hide the money there? You use those up every week.
Not boysenberry. Boysenberry sits there for months. Nobody's ever gonna look in the boysenberry.
I don't believe we're stealing from our own grandmas.
Get that light out of my face and go back to sleep, kid.
There's nothing here to steal, mister, I swear.
Is that you?
Yeah, who are you?
It's Uncle Louie.
Uncle Louie. Look in the eye, it's Uncle Louie.
Really? Hi, Uncle Lou.
Hi, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hi, Uncle Lou.
Hey, wait a second. Well, what do you know? Couple of big guys now, huh? You don't come around for a while, you grow up on me. Well, come on, come here. I want a hug. Come on. Move it! Picture of your mother. Pretty woman, your mother. And you look like a little bull terrier. Is that what you are, a little bull terrier?
I guess so.
Watch it! Oh, come on now, what are you getting to be, a middleweight or what? Who's been beefing you up?
Aunt Bella, she's a good cook.
Huh? A couple of midnight trips down to the ice cream freezer. Digging into the boysenberry with your flashlight. That's breaking and entering, kid. 2 to 5.
You saw me?
Yeah, I've been downstairs since Ma closed the store.
Sitting in the dock?
Yeah, well, I was waiting for her to go to sleep. I was in no mood for no long conversations.
Well, I just had a fingerful, that's all. I love boysenberry.
Big mistake, kid. Ma reads fingerprints. She'll nail you in the morning.
Serious?
Are you kidding? What are you, a couple of pushovers? Like your old man? You think your papa and I didn't do that when we were kids? Well, that's the beauty part. Never took nothing during the day. Ton of ice cream, stove full of candy, never took nothing. But as soon as Ma took down her braids and turned out the lights, we were down there, lapping up the cream and meowing like cats. Yeah, ain't that the way? It's only fun when there's a chance of getting caught. Nothing sweeter than danger, boys. Am I right?
I guess so.
Damn right.
I didn't know Pop was like that.
Yeah, well, he was no good at it anyway. You see, Ma knew what was going on. She could tell if there was salt missing from a pretzel. She wouldn't say nothing. She'd just come upstairs with the milk and sit down to breakfast and stare at you. Right in the eyeballs. Pupil to pupil. Never blinking. Her eyes were like 2 district attorneys. And Eddie, he couldn't take the pressure. He'd always crack. Tears would start rolling down his face like a wet confession, and whack! He'd hit that big German hand right across the head. Oh, but not me. I'd just stare her right back. Until her eyelids weighed 10 pounds each, and she'd turn away, down for the count. And you know something, boys? I think she loved it. Because she knew I could take care of myself. Yeah, me and Ma, we used to like to put the gloves on and go the distance.
Nobody told us you were coming over tonight.
Nobody knew. It was a surprise even for me. I gotta stay here a couple of days, maybe a week. They're painting my apartment.
You didn't know they were gonna paint your own apartment?
They didn't find the right color paint until tonight. It's tough to find with the war on. Son, boy's been keeping your nose out of trouble.
Huh?
Ma tells me your dad's in the junk business. Is that right, Artie?
Huh?
Selling scrap iron, something like that.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter? Well, this. That's nothing, boy. I'm just holding on to it for a friend. This policeman that I know, he went on vacation. And he didn't want to lose it. You know, they got to pay for him if they lose him. And anyway, the ladies like it. You dance with them close, it gives them a thrill.
Is it loaded?
Gee, I hope not. I mean, if it went off, I'd become a ballerina. Yeah, right. So, tell me, your pop ever send you any loose change once in a while?
Oh, sure, whenever he can.
Like never, right? You think I don't know what's going on? Shark's got a bite into him, right? Yeah, he should have come to me. There's lots of ways of borrowing money. You see, your pop don't understand that. Sometimes, being on the up and up only gets you down and down. Know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah. I never knew a policeman could lend his gun to somebody.
You know, Artie, you got a very smart brother there. You're right, Jay. It's my gun. I'm a bodyguard for a very prominent and influential political figure. It's kind of like an FBI man, only they call it something else.
You mean a henchman?
Hey! Who's been telling you stories like that? Jay?
No, I swear.
Well, yeah, well, don't go around repeating that word again to anyone. You understand?
It was an accident. I meant to say hunchback.
Couple of jokers, huh? Don't pull my leg, Artie. It might come off in your hand. So, we got a little business to discuss. Well, you boys got any problem making a little after-school money?
You mean a job? Well, I've been looking, but Grandma wants us in the store after school to help pay our expenses.
How'd you like to work for me? $5 split between you, cash on the barrel. Only first, you gotta guess the number that I'm thinking of. You make a mistake, the deal's off. Okay, go ahead. Take a guess.
37.
37, that's right, good guess. Now, you are on Louis' payroll. All right. Can you drive a car?
Me? I'm only 13 and a half.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I needed somebody who could drive a car.
I'm a pretty good roller skater.
Good. Because I'm spinning your wheels. Who's pulling your leg now, kid? Think quick and live. It's a fast world out there.
Uncle Louis, this $5 bill has your picture on it.
You know, he's no faster than you are. All right, look in your pocket.
It's $5. A real one. How'd you do that?
These fingers were touched by genius. I could have been a concert violinist, except the handkerchief kept falling off my neck.
What do we have to do for the money?
Nothing. Like if anybody comes around here looking for me, you don't know nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't heard nothing. And you think you boys can handle that?
There were two guys here the other day looking for you.
Yeah? What they look like?
One had a broken nose, and the other one had a...
Betty Grable tie?
Right.
Hollywood Harry. Well, he's got all the stars painted on silk. So, these guys come around again. What do you tell them?
Nothing.
Smart boys. All right, look at Jay's pocket.
Another $5.
Ooh, I could have played Carnegie Hall.
We wouldn't be doing anything wrong, would we?
Hey, you're my brother's kids. You think I'm going to get you involved in something stupid? Don't be stupid. It's just that there's a couple of guys, they don't like me because I've been seeing a woman I should have been seeing. It's kind of a neighborhood thing. Look, it's getting late. I'm going to go wash up. We'll bunk up together tonight, okay?
Sure. There's plenty of room.
Well, one more thing. One more thing. Don't touch this bag, huh? Has my personal things in it. My draft card. My driver's license. My good cufflinks. I'll put it somewhere where you don't have to worry about it. Oh, all right. See what else you got in your pajama bottoms.
No, nothing there.
Oh, don't worry. You're young yet.
He's amazing. It's like having a James Cagney movie in your own house.
I'm not taking his money. I'm not painting his apartment. He's a bag man. And he's got a bag, and he's got a gun, and Pop wouldn't want us taking anything for saying nothing to Hollywood Harry and the Betty Grable tie. Forget it.
Jay, have you thought of anything yet? About how I should tell Grandma about, you know what?
No, we've been kind of busy ourselves.
I understand. But if you do think of something, I'm going to give you each $1. I know you could use it. I'll let you get back to sleep. I was having such a good dream, I'm gonna go back and finish it.
We could make a great living just from this family.
You guys gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, why?
Because I don't like anybody walking around while I'm asleep.
Sure. How late do you sleep?
Until I see something I don't like. Yeah, it's good to be home. In my own bed.
This is
Where you slept?
Yeah, me and Eddie. Gert slept with Bella. Ma slept with a king. Yeah, there's nothing like family, boys. Safest place in the world is with your family, am I right?
Right.
Right. So, as long as nothing unforeseen happens, I'll see you in the morning, okay, pals? Sleep tight.
Jay, what? I have to go to the bathroom.
Save it.
Dear boys, the one thing that keeps me going, knowing you're with my family. And you've got it in good hands. Love, Pop.